If you've worked claims or investigations long enough, you've seen this. A claim that is obviously fraud, the evidence lines up, but somehow nothing happens criminally. No charges, no arrest, just silence. Why? Today, on the Investigator Mindset channel, we are breaking down why insurance fraud almost never becomes a criminal case, and the 4 civil tools insurance companies actually use to fight it every day. Welcome back to the Investigator Mindset channel, where we sharpen how investigators think and operate. In this video, you'll learn why criminal prosecution is the exception, not the rule, why circumstantial evidence is usually enough, the 4 civil remedies used to shut down fraudulent claims, the biggest red flags investigators should watch for, and what actually makes or breaks a fraud case. Let's get into it. Why fraud rarely leads to criminal charges. Insurance fraud is a crime, but here's the reality most people don't know. Prosecutors focus on violent crimes, drug cases, guns, and corruption. Fraud cases require time, experts, and technical knowledge. Many claims don't meet local dollar thresholds. Prosecutors want airtight cases, videos, confessions, motives, everything tidied up. Most fraud claims don't come that wrapped up. So instead of criminal cases, insurers or insurance companies use civil remedies. That's the real battleground investigators work in. Fraud is hidden, so we use patterns to prove it. Fraudsters don't confess. You'll never, almost never hear, yes, I torched my house. Yes, I staged that accident. Yes, I inflated my stolen items list. Fraud is secretive, so civil courts allow circumstantial evidence. Investigators look for these signs. Stories don't match up to the physical evidence, timeline inconsistencies, metadata conflicts, financial stress that explains motive, behaviors that contradict the claim. Think of fraud like a puzzle. One piece means little, but the pattern gives it away. The 4 civil weapons that insurance companies use instead of criminal prosecution. These are the tools that actually shut down fraudulent claims. Weapon number 1, rescission, which is a fancy word meaning treating the policy like it never existed. This tool or weapon is used when the insurance application was a lie. So as an example, somebody could hide prior losses, misstate occupancy for a home or rental unit, or claim to have alarms or sprinklers that don't exist. If the lie was important enough for the insurance company to insure the property, then the insurance company can ask a court to void the policy from day one. Weapon number 2, the concealment or fraud clause. This is the workhorse of fraud investigations. Most property policies contain a clause that says, if you lie about something important to this claim, the policy or claim is void. So this applies to lies that are told after the loss, in recorded statements, during examinations under oath, in a proof of loss, or about damage, contents, or timelines. And here's the important part. The insurer or insurance companies, they don't need to prove it paid money because of the lie. The lie just needs to be important to the investigation. So examples include things like false stories about where a person was during a fire, fake invoices, inflated contents, misrepresenting how damage occurred. This is the most commonly used civil fraud tool. Weapon number 3, common law fraud. This is used when the insurance company already paid money and later finds out that the claim was built on lies. To win, the insurance company has to prove that the insured or the policyholder made an important lie, that the lie was intentional, that the insurance company believed it, and that the insurance company paid money because of it. So in plain language, it means something like this. You lied, we believed you, we paid you, and now we want our money back. This covers things like contents, additional living expenses, repair reimbursements, any sort of advance payments. This usually requires stronger proof, but it's powerful. Weapon number 4, civil insurance fraud statutes. Some states allow insurance companies to sue for fraud under civil fraud statutes. These can offer huge leverage because insurers or insurance companies can recover investigation cost, attorney's fees, and sometimes even triple damages. But the caveat to that is that not every state has them. But when they exist, investigators need to know about them. This brings us to red flags. Specifically, red flags every investigator should recognize. Fraud leaves fingerprints. We have behavioral flags, and this can include things like shifting stories, overly rehearsed answers, aggressive behavior, and vague or impossible timelines. We also have financial red flags. These may include things like job loss, heavy debt, foreclosure risk on a home, and recent major lifestyle changes. Damage red flags may include things like fires with no accidental cause, water losses that occur only when the insured or policyholder is out of town, contents list built from memory with no receipts, and metadata that conflicts or contradicts the actual claim. We also have documentation red flags, things like duplicate receipts, online templates used as invoices, contractor invoices that don't match the damage, and quotes that appear cut and paste. Fraud isn't one red flag, it's a pattern. What actually makes or breaks a fraud case? A strong fraud case depends on 3 things. Number 1 is timing. Some remedies disappear if you just wait too long. Number 2 is the quality of evidence. You can do things like track contradictions, capture exact statements, and build timelines. And number 3 is your report. Write it as it will be used in court. It needs to be clear, factual, organized, and supported. Your documentation is often the difference between winning and losing in a civil fraud case. If this helped sharpen your investigative thinking, hit like, subscribe, and share it with somebody in claims or any investigators that are in the insurance field. More breakdowns are coming here on the Investigator Mindset channel on how to spot staged losses, interview tactics for suspicious claims, real fraud case studies, and how to analyze behavior and evidence like an investigator. This is the Investigator Mindset channel, training your brain to see what others miss.